Yo, this is Cobra. Now, we've decided to make a series on Dayz official servers. Now, I'm not sure this has ever happened before. So this could be the first of a new type of video. So, what do we know? Well, my character here has just woken up on a beach. We're not quite sure how he's got there or what's happened before this time. All we really know is that he's clearly suffering from some form of amnesia. However, we've made it to a nearby town, which is just up from the beach, and this place is called Balota. So we've managed to find a potato so far, and we really need to get hold of some food, some water, and some better clothing. So we picked up this grey hoodie, and we're looting about, and we've just found this can. So we're going to drink that, and we really need to make sure we've got enough basic supplies to survive. The weather is terrible. I haven't seen anyone else about, but we never know just quite what's around the corner. Pink hat, no, we don't need that. They may come in handy. Nah, we don't really need any new shoes right at this moment. I am a little bit cautious here because I did hear a shot, someone shooting a weapon a very short time ago, and it appeared when I first woke up on a beach that there was quite a lot of activity, but like I say, we've not found anyone or seen anyone yet. Some more useful bits. Okay, let's move on from here. Hopefully we can get ourselves a decent melee weapon, maybe a shovel, hopefully a sledgehammer or something along those lines, so at least we can start to defend ourselves. Don't quite need a hammer. Definitely don't need a broom. Okay, so there's the Balota signpost. Oh yeah, I know exactly where we are. The beach is just over the road there. So let's finish off going through this town. Well, I can't see any smoke coming from any chimneys, so we're going to need that. So we may well be quite safe at this moment in time. Definitely take a hat. Yeah, we might as well. A bit more storage capacity. We'll take that. The only problem is obviously it's bright red, but given the state of the weather at the moment, there's a bit of mist here, so the chances of us being seen from a distance are going to be a little bit remote. Some more food, lovely. That'll do. That will do. Okay, so we've not done too bad so far. Yo, water. Okay. So now we've got a source of water. Hold on, there's a few zombies here. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. So there's no dead zombies on the road here, which means obviously no one is right here right now. But there's quite a lot of these zombies. So if I set a couple of them off, I may have a few issues. But we're going to be hopefully camoed by the our noise will be kind of masked, shall we say, not camouflage, masked by the rain to a degree, so I've got a backpack on. I'll tell you what, let's take care of these two. I've probably destroyed that backpack now, and I'm cut. Okay. Yeah, that's damn, that's completely ruined that backpack. get in here quickly. Let's patch ourselves back up. Hopefully we're not going to immediately get ill with some form of disease. And then let's continue on. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit off-road, to be fair. We'll head up in a northern direction. Don't really need to be messing about with any of these zombies right now. Don't need any of that. I can hear a zombie nearby. Nice, okay. Don't need any more seeds. Okay, the zombie's on the road, so that's not a problem. Nothing. No. Come on now. Let's get some beans or something. We can use some duct tape. I haven't got a gun for that. Leave that. Let's get out of here. No. We don't need that gas canister. Okay, so, well, we've got enough supplies to start making our way inland a little bit. We're going to do a little bit off-road, a little bit cross-country here. Head up to one of the nearby towns. Bor's not too far away from here. Take that. I'm not going to take the gun. Leave that. That is a shower of shite. Okay, we'll carry on up this kind of dirt path. There's a house up here at the top end of this. I can hear animals about, which is useful. But I haven't got a gun to take out that deer. I'm hoping there's going to be some other wildlife about. Plus we do need to get a little bit warm now, because we are our temperature's starting to drop a little bit. Just check this little place out quickly. Do you know what? Those hunter's pants are going to give me a little bit more storage. And they're going to be a little bit drier. Let's prepare that, empty all that out. Okay, let's get a bit of coke in us. And off we go. Okay, not that we need the compass, but we'll take it anyway for the time being. Okay, so a little bit further up the dirt path. Yo, let's get some armbands going. So, the significance of the yellow armbands, I used to be known to be part of a group called the Cartel years ago. Shout out to Pog, the Logics, if you're about, Armani and all the boys. We're rolling with yellow armbands again. Sheep, okay, good. So we've got some sheep nearby. And this house would be perfect to cook all that stuff up. What's in here though? Nothing really. No. Oh, we've got some multivits, nice. Nice, that'll help. Might as well take one of them now. That'll just help with our overall health for a little bit. Hopefully we won't get a cold. Okay, so the sheep are coming. There they are. There we go. There's quite a few of them. Take some of that. There you go, old boy. Where have you gone? There we go. There we go. Stay there. You're getting it now, old boy. Oh, come on. This has got to be. There we go. At last. So what's that? 8 hits? Okay. Well, at least we've got a good source of food now. We do need to make a hand drill kit as we haven't got any matches or lighter. So we'll need 1 piece of bark and a couple of sticks for that. And then we also need another bit of bark and some more sticks to build a fireplace. I don't know. Where's the small little trees? Come on. Little tiny bushes, where are you? Ah, there you go. There we go. Sort that out. Split that into a couple of sticks. We're going to have to leave that, I think. Come back to that in a minute. So, there's the hand drill kit. Make a little bit of room. Just drink the old Pepsi, that's gone. Get rid of that. We don't need those bullets actually. Let's get rid of those. Pick up the stick and let's get going. So because we've taken a multi-vits, we're going to be okay for a little while. Get a fire going, dry off a little bit, get some food inside us. Just give us a little bit of protection. Shut the doors up. My hands are minging, so they need to be cleaned very shortly. So I'm not going to be able to eat any of this meat just yet until I find some gloves or I can wash my hands. But in the meantime, let's cook all this up. Wring out some of these clothes, get the job done a little bit quicker. Okay, so that's the meat pretty much done now. Now, to be on the safe side, we might as well go and take care of another sheep. Okay, just make sure there's no one waiting for us outside. Anything can happen on these official servers. Now, hopefully they haven't run off far. Here we go, here we go. That's 3, 4, that's 5 this time, okay. That was a little bit better. So, that is good news. We can fit a little bit more meat in. And this will certainly keep us going now for quite some time. Certainly enough to get up to a decent military site anyway. Get a few more little bits of stick, because the fireplace will no doubt be about to turn itself out. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's go. Now if I had a backpack here, we would be sorted. I'd kill all those sheep. But, as we haven't, we'll make do with what we got. Now, so it has kind of gone out. We're going to have to blow into that and reignite it. Okay, just whack these little bits on. Shouldn't take too long. So we're all dry now, and the good news is it has stopped raining. So because you've got clear skies, we need to get out of here, because that's smoke will be seen from a little way away. I'll follow this road a little bit further, and there's a house and a little shed at the end of it. You never know, we might pick up something a little bit more useful here. So we seem all quite peaceful at the moment. I've not heard any gunshots for a while now. 308s, we'll take those, thank you, and a backpack. Here we go. So, we may as well repair that for the time being. Yo, so now we have a decent amount of storage. Anything nice? Nothing at all. Okay. So we're now heading a little bit further north, just up through this forest, and we're aiming for the town of Bor. Certainly don't need a tire iron right now. I'll take a sewing kit though. Well, there's not an awful lot in here for us. We could make some extra rags. So I think we've got one more part of the bandage left, and now we've got 3 rags. Better clean them up a little bit, just in case we get into some grief and we need them. To make sure no one is watching us or ready to engage with us. Going to stay a little bit below the top of the hill line here, just so that we're kind of covered from the right hand side there. Oh, no bases. And nothing there for us as well. So there's the town of Bor in the distance. Well, now hold on. So someone's been here recently. Obviously been planting seeds. Just make sure they're not in here. Yo, gloves, I can eat now. Superb. So we're officially on the outskirts of Bor now. And yet again, I can't see... There are some zombies about here, but I cannot see any obvious signs that anyone's nearby. But always best to be safe than sorry. Just double check upstairs. Hunter's jacket. That'll do. That will do. Nicely. Gives us now a little bit of camouflage. Might as well repair that. Swap all our gear over. Excellent. There we go. We've got a little bit of order now. Excellent. Let's get our vitals up a little bit. Let's get our food intake up a little bit. We do need to get to the well and sort all of that out. We certainly don't need another knife or trousers right now. I can hear zombies outside there. Okay. So, the well is over to the left. We just need to make sure that there's no one here waiting for us, or at least if there is, that we see them before they see us. So we're going to crouch down a little bit, take every precaution at the moment. We haven't really got a lot to defend ourselves with right now, but there's some more duct tape there. Don't need any more seeds. Quite a few zombies around here. Okay, we're going to try and do this quietly. Plus in an area where it's not going to be obvious. It's not on the main road. But we do like that backpack. And we're having it. That is going to give us an 80 slot now, which is great. Plus it's a little bit of a better colour for us when we're trying to stay out of eyesight. red over purple. Okay, let's get our hands washed. That's the first thing. Get the old gloves off, get the hands washed. Now, we're all clean. We can eat. We're going to fill up water. We're going to fill up till the stomach symbol. So that's normally a whole one of these plastic bottles and half of another one. So we'll take care of that. And then we're not going to need any shit. I thought I was a player for a second there. These zombies moving fast as shit. Okay, so we should see a stomach symbol pop up on the right hand side bottom. There we go. Nice and quick. So that's 1.5. And we're not going to need to fill up on water for a little while now. But this dude's going to need sorting out. Just to make sure that this doesn't cause a load of unnecessary attention. Let's be sensible. We really don't need to be getting cut here either. Okay, that's cool. We've got what we came for. We're going to push on now north. We're going to go via the hills up to the radio tower, which is not far from here. And then hitting one of the main objectives for us right now is getting to Zelenogorsk. So there you go. We have got a good view, and I still can't see anybody just yet. But I'm told there's a lot of people about. So there's no one on top of the tower. That is a very good sniping spot. So let's push on straight through these woods. Okay, so there's no heli sites that come in over that way. Is there anything in here? Ah, a bit of ketchup, that'll do. A bit more food supplies. Okay, so we've pushed forward a little bit, and to our right there's a red barn that overlooks the Zelenogorsk military. Now, I remember being here before, and this is a kind of place where it's really easy to expect to find some structures, some bases, but it's got a great oversight of the area. But everyone knows this is here. Everyone who's from around this area will know this place. Anyone who's familiar with this place will know that it will get raided straight away. Nonetheless though, there have been a load of dig sites and other little bits and pieces up around there in the past, so we're just going to check around the area to make sure there isn't anything that we can get into or any dig sites that we can uncover. So, in that little area to the left, I found quite a lot of setups previously. Nothing here today though, and I can't see any signs of disturbance, any trees down. I haven't come across any kind of dig sites or shelters or anything like that. But what we can achieve from this kind of position is we're going to get a good look over the town of Zelenogorsk, especially the military. I'm not giving too much away here either. We're going to head forward into this bush in a second. Just make sure no one's on the hill. There's a road over there to the left. We're going to kind of ease our way forward a little bit, scout out the area. As you can see, our food's hitting yellow, so we need to resolve that. But we can do that in this bush here whilst spending a couple of minutes having a look at the area. It'll give us a good idea if anyone's about. You know what, it looks all quiet. We're going to push on for it. While we're pushing on though, just keeping an eye out left to right, making sure the road to our left is free, unoccupied. In the distance, the hills, there's a lot of activity around these areas from all angles, so at least from here we can retreat back up the hill into the woods if we need to, but at this moment in time we're kind of looking okay. Okay, we're going to approach this from the southwest entrance. Just going to double check our 6 and make sure that again no one's watching, no one's following us. I think we're good, you know, I think we're good. Just now need to worry about what may be in here. And on top of the fire station, looks all clear as well. Always check clothing. You never know what you might find in the pockets there. So ideally, we need a gun. We need some way of defending ourselves from both short and long range. Yeah? So an M16 or... Do you know what? I've not found an M4 in here for a long, long time. You are not going to find an LAR down here or anything like that, but you'd probably find a Mosin. Tell you what, we might as well now try and sync ourselves colour-wise. Yeah, we might as well take the gloves, look a little bit more in sync with what we've got going on. Well, there's not a lot here at the moment. We don't need a flare. Well, again, the good news is I can't see any zombies lying on the floor. Some of the doors here are shut. So there's a good possibility that this hasn't been interfered with for a little while. So we may be okay. I'm just double checking the top of that fire station. But you've still got a shed load of zombies. Radio, no thanks. And we're picking up some ammo now, so we have got quite a few different sorts. We'll drink that in a minute. Always check behind the door. I have fallen for that on too many occasions. Do always check behind doors. Okay, we're gonna have a little sneak view now. I mean, it looks okay, similar to as we went in. No aggro zombies anywhere as of yet. I'm sure that's about to change, but I don't know what it is, but as we get to the edge of this barrack, zombies seem to hear you, so be careful. Don't need any more gloves. Well, there is nothing here. Okay. There's a zombie with a plate carrier on his way. I'll tell you what, let's just entice him in. This could be a little bit dangerous, not only because of the noise it makes, but he's cut me twice. The ones with the plate carriers on are normally pretty strong. Let's just hope I don't get diseased up here. Okay, let's take some coke on board. Oh, here we go. Diseased up. Now we've got a problem. Because we really need to deal with that as quickly as possible. There's a medical centre nearby. We haven't got any tets. We haven't got any medical supplies other than a bandage and rags. So we've got like a 20-minute period really now where we really need to get some tetracycline in our system. So our mission objectives have now changed. The gun, even though we need one, and to start gearing up isn't as... Well, having said that, hold on. And it's loaded. We'll take that. Hotkey that in. So yeah, the mission has now changed. We desperately now need to go and find some tetracycline. So I'm not going to mess about. We ain't going to hang around. We need to get out of here and straight to the medical. But can we get out of here without being seen or without setting off any zombies? And you can bet your ass this is probably right at the exact type of time when we are about to run into a player or get attacked by bloody zombies. So let's try and go through the house. There is a zombie to the right there. Perfect. Of course there's a zombie in there. Of course there is. Let's get over the wall. Now this is dodgy zombie wise because they can hear you from crawling around here. And they'll be outside, inside. You can't crawl underneath that rule. I can hear at least two on the other side of this wall, right next to us. And we haven't really got time for this, so we're just going to push on. Well, one of them's heard me. Let's just go, let's just go. And of course we've got no stamina because we've now diseased up. So we really don't want to cause undue attention to ourselves, so let's get in here and deal with this zombie in here. Come on in. It doesn't really matter if we get cut now, because we're already ill. He's got nothing for us either, but let's just get straight to that medical as quickly as possible. Come on, come on. Well, again, we've not, at a time when we really don't want to encounter people, we've not actually encountered anyone so far. Right, we've set off another zombie now. Come on, get in. That is a pathetic little run, that is. Come on, get in. Let's hope there's no one in here. Let's close up all the exits and entries. Hopefully, there'll be some tetracycline. But, don't bank on it. Because it doesn't look promising. God damn. Okay. Take the IV starter kits. Oh no, man. There isn't any tetracycline. Now come on. You may have... No, you ain't got shit. Brilliant. Oh man, I'll tell you what. We're gonna settle down for the night and try and survive our fever. We'll pick this up tomorrow. So, day 2. We've now woken up back in a medical centre. And our medical condition is deteriorating fast. We are now in desperate need of some tetracycline, some antibiotics to sort this out. And if we don't find something shortly, I fear our character is going to be lost. We'll take the bandage. There is saline bags for Dayz. We don't need any more codeine. Some more saline. No. Yo! We have found tetracycline. Okay, there's only 4, but we now have a chance. Get that straight down. That has just saved our lives. But will 4 be enough? I may have to boost us a little bit and whack in a load of codeine and multivits along with it. A bit of a cocktail here. Okay, so that's the 4th one gone. Finally, we have cured ourselves at this moment in time. Okay, so mission objectives have now changed again. We need to get back down to Zelenogorsk. This time we need to do a full run, but I'm going to come and approach this now from the back end and hopefully get a good look over the compound. And let's hope we can get a clear run here without any complications. We do have a gun, but it's the repeater. We do have bullets. We've got 9 bullets, so we can defend ourselves. But let's just scout this out a little bit. The weather is turning bad again, so if we can get in and out of here without any kind of conflict at all, then we would have done well. I've just checked the population here, and we are high population right now, so I haven't heard anyone or seen anyone still. So there is a chance we may be able to get through this unscathed. Don't need any of that rubbish. No. In fact, let's not open that door. Sort some of the containers out. What we got? No, we don't need that site. In fact, we don't need any sites right now. No. Okay, black though. We'll take the black coat. Let's quickly change all this over. Good news. We'll take the PI scope. We'll take that. You never know. We might get lucky. We might find something decent. No, we certainly don't need that. Oh shit. Okay. Player here behind us. Let's just see what he does.
Hello?
Okay, so this is clearly some form of setup. We're going to have to act fast here.